Could just cast another Rediscover the Way here. And it's the same thing. I guess we'll take the land, even though it's tap land. Yeah. We live at 1. What's up, guys? It's Boy. Today we're playing some Jeskai Control with the new Jeskai Revelation. It's a 7 mana, 4 blue, red, white instant. Return target spell or permanent to its owner's hand. Jeskai Revelation deals 4 damage to any target. Create 2 1/1 white monk creature tokens with prowess. Draw 2 cards. You gain 4 life. So this 7 mana instant speed is huge and is an extremely powerful card. If you get to the point where you're at 7 mana and you're casting these, you will, you're almost guaranteed to win the game at that point. The rest of the deck has a little bounce sub-theme going on with This Town Ain't Big Enough. So you've got 4 Rediscover the Way, 4 Thunder Trap Trainer, 4 Storm Chasers talent, and occasionally 2 Shiko can be okay to bounce as well, and 1 Flamehold Grappler. So these all have relevant ETBs, or at least it's good to reset them and cast them again. Rediscover the Way, another new card from Tarkir Dragonstorm. It's played super sick for me so far. So it's a Saga, blue, red, white. You get to anticipate, look at the top 3 cards and pick one twice. So 2 out of the top 6, really. So it's a 2 for 1 already. And then whenever you cast a non-creature spell this turn, target creature you control gains double strike until end of turn. That ends a lot of games for this deck. That, once you kind of amass a lot of resources, you can have one of these in play, cast a Revelation, make 2 1/1 monks, and then untap and chapter 3 happens, and you can just kill them, from 20 very easily, especially if you have like an otter in play and like the 2 monks. Very easy to just find lethal. So the deck can also just turn the corner really quick. Get Lost, Torch the Tower for removal, for Ill-Timed Explosion for board wipe, and it's pretty nice in this deck where we have several 5s and several 7s. So it's usually a very nice board wipe for us. It can also just be a 4 mana draw 2 in a pinch. Flamehold Grappler, it's fun. It's very nice to play this and double up a removal spell against like aggro decks, and then you can also play it and double up like Thunder Trap Trainer. One time I played it and doubled up a Jeskai Revelation, and that was insane. So that's the main deck. Sideboard, we just got 3 negates, 4 Lightning Helix, 1 Authority of the Consuls. That was just kind of the 15th slot. I just want to try it out. Mono Red is a pretty tough matchup, so I might play more of these. Maybe it should be 3 of these instead of Pyroclasm. And then 2 Destroyable, 3 Disdainful Stroke, and 2 Pyroclasm. So, alright, let's get into the games. Alright, we're on the draw. 5 lands. Not ideal. We are a control deck. I'm pretty cool with keeping 5 landers generally. We have a board wipe. So yeah, hopefully this works out. We got several surveils. Okay. What a mulliganed. We will definitely keep that. That was perfect draw with this hand. Looks like we're against some kind of mid-range deck, which really is kind of, I feel like, what this deck preys on the most. Yeah, I might eat my words. Rediscover the Way. So when it enters, we get to anticipate. It's not big enough. Is okay, but we have Shiko, so we kind of want that to go to the grave. So let's just take a Storm Chasers talent. We have Shiko, so if this dies, that's perfect. We get to play Shiko and recast it. And hopefully Annex, so it's like Green-Black Demons. We have Get Lost, so we could kill that. I'm going to take Jeskai Revelation because we already have 6 lands between our hand and play. So let's We're definitely going to be casting that before long. I don't know. If they don't do anything, I might get lost that. If they play a demon, like just kill the demon. I kind of wanted to do it before they got to instep, but that's okay. I'll draw the card. Let's just kill it now. Sure. They're gonna kill our otter. Alright, so this is sick. It just curves perfectly where if you play that on turn 3, you can just play this on turn 5. And just recast. So, ton of value. We'll take this tiny big enough now. Can't bounce this back to our hand, because it's just a token. Okay. Really need land for this board wipe. Just take Torch the Tower in case they, you know, end up playing some smaller threat like Mosswood Dread Knight. What are we doing on this turn? Play another Shiko. But we don't have a great target for it. Could just ill-timed explosion and draw too. Just do that. Let's just do that. Opponent's not doing anything. I like that card. Discard nothing. I should have tapped differently. It's a mistake. Should have left. Oh, we don't have any blue-red lands. I guess that's why. So it was leaving red up for that Torch the Tower. It's just not doing anything. Stuff can get double strike, but we don't have anything in play, so that's fine. Right. We're just gonna hold up Jeskai Revelation. Cast it on their end step, no matter what. We can bounce our Storm Chaser's talent back to hand. Deal for them. Now they're under pressure here because they go to 12. And we have 2 Prowess guys in play, and we can play 2 spells to make them both 3/3s. I'm sure they have removal in hand, because I'm sure their deck's just full of removal, though. A ton of cards. Okay. 7. Let's just play both of these. I have a Blast Zone, can take out both of our Storm Chaser's talents, but we can just hold up this town, ain't big enough. Could really just go all out and just play both of these, get these back, but I'm like 99% sure that's not gonna, you know, they're gonna kill our stuff here. I maybe just want a Thunder Trap Trainer. Okay, I went with Affliction. Gonna take 3. Take 3. Alright, so we can just play 6 land. Do we wanna... Yeah, that's fine. If they want to blast zone us and take both the Storm Chaser's talents, they're probably just dead. Because we just have so many threats. Tons of great spells. The other nice thing about Storm Chaser's talent is you can just start recurring these Jeskai Revelations. I'll discard this archive. So they do pop the blast zones there. Or the blast zone. Okay, they have a board wipe. What if they're gonna get Revelation? Was that really Storm Chaser's talent? Or I think that's what they exiled. That's crazy. I think we'll probably play Shiko and cast the Thunder Trap Trainer. We'll do this, and then we get to hold up this town. Wait, you didn't get them all? Okay. Opponent missed one. It's kind of nice because we can play it and get back that. Sure. I'm gonna exile my graveyard. Nope, just gain 4. They go to pop a map on it, we'll just destroy it in response. Sure. Can't bounce it back to my hand because it's a token. I really... Yeah, let's just kill it. Play this. Get back. Jeskai Revelation. Do not cast it this turn. So if we would just hold up this town ain't big enough, we can bounce Storm Chaser's talent and Shiko, or Storm Chaser's talent and one of their things. Or we could bounce 2 of their things. If they play anything. Main deck, Obstinate Baloth. That's interesting. Don't really want to bounce that. Go to my turn, I guess. I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna get in for 4 and then cast Jeskai Revelation on their turn. Game's taking forever. I really don't care if they draw a bunch of lands or put a bunch of counters in this thing. gonna deal 4 to them. I'm not dealing 4 to that with the Revelation. At this point, I'm trying to close out the game. I'll go to 19. Sure. Okay. I'm gonna bounce your preacher. 4 to you. It'll go to 7. There's so many lands. So I'm just gonna cast enough spells that we have lethal through, like, really they can only have 1 removal spell, I guess. Unless I have 2 cut down here. This town on that and this. Opponent's just full control mode the entire time. Okay. So you are dead. Oh, sick client. Alright, it's a weird black-green mid-range. Probably want, like, some number of disdainful strokes for things like cover up. Maybe, but I don't want to trim on any removal spells here. I don't know, our main deck is like really good against them. Not really anything I don't want from my main deck. Just cut 1 grappler. Cut 1 this town. I don't really have a lot of things I want to bounce with it, I don't think. If we see more, we can bring it back in for game 3. Let's just do that. I don't want to change too much. Destroy Evil was a consideration too. If they show a lot more 4 toughness creatures over like Torso Tower, but I don't want to get like if they play a bunch of bats all of a sudden and that just like destroys me. Sand is a keep. Play turn 2 Thunder Trap Trainer. I'll keep that. I take the stroke, they know about it. But yeah, let's take it. We're gonna get lost that. I think Destroy Evil would be very good. We could have just get lost on their turn and held up Disdainful Stroke. Because they play like a Shieldred or something here, we're in trouble. Okay. Another trainer. Would like to find like Revelation. Ooh, this town decent. But also just get lost it again. Let's just say get lost. No attacks, and this time we'll hold up Disdainful Stroke. You know, I wish I took this town there. Could have blocked, like just chump, bounce both of these. Okay, so they're not casting anything with Stroke, so let's just go ahead and do this now. Not casting anything that weaken Disdainful Stroke. Okay, we drew with this town anyways. Let's get in for 3. Surveil land. We're really giving them some gas with these map tokens. They've drawn 3 cards off of. Pass. Okay. Just have no plays. Bounce both my trainers. No removal, nothing. Six mana. Just get the Rediscover in play. Like Shiko. So if they're going to destroy it, we will just bargain, sacrifice it. I just want to dig and get to like Revelations at this point. Unfortunately, it does get exiled and we can't Shiko now. Would like the Offspring, but I really just want to hold up this Disdainful Stroke. There we go. Now we gotta find land. Just play both. If one dies, gives us something to Chica. Oh wow. Please let me draw land. Got something they want to cast. Always buy back to Sample Stroke. Land off the top here, and I don't think we can lose. If we don't draw land, we probably just ill-timed Explosion to draw 2 cards. That maybe should be what we did last turn. Well, we didn't know about the Revelation until we Thundertrap Trainer, I guess. They take my Disdainful Stroke and then don't cast something with over 4 mana. There's the land number 7. Let's just take it. They can make a demon. I don't care. There's land number 8. I mean, that's good. They can make a demon, but we can just bounce the token. And so at some point here, we're going to have monks in play, and this is going to come, this is going to hit chapter 3, and we'll be able to give our stuff double strike and possibly win that way. Okay. Make the demon. We're going to lose 2 life. We'll gain 2 life. Probably double block the Dread Knight if they attack. Might as well. If they want to use a removal spell or something, that's fine. Yeah, let's take talent. We can cast it and Revelation this turn. Okay, so yeah, we have 8 lands. Let's cast talent. That gives us another threat to give double strike on the following turn. And then we just pass. We're probably gonna go 4 to the face and bounce the token. We'll just do it now. Play this card as long as you're inside. What? Okay. They just tap out for that? You're dead. What? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Is this alright? Yeah. Bounce that. 4 to you. Give you double strike. I guess bouncing one of my things would be even better. Oh, there we go. Another one. Alright. Sick. Absolutely ran over green-black demons, I guess, but I don't know. That deck was weird. I don't know what he was doing. On to the next one. Jeskai Control, we are on the draw. This is not playable. Much better. Keep, and I think we can put back the Thundering Falls. I'll take another one of those. Bat. We got 2 Torch the Towers. Get wrecked. This is a little annoying though, because if he takes 1, then we like I want a Thunder Trap Trainer next turn, but it's kind of like, should I kill the bat immediately in case I have another bat? No, I wouldn't want to tap out. Okay, so they just take something else. They didn't know I have another one on top of my deck. So we're good here. I will take the Rediscover the Way. And just let this bat live for a few turns since I didn't take removal spell. You can kill it at any time. I want that Thunder Trap Trainer. Blue-black demons, I guess. Okay. Yeah, let's just cast Rediscover the Way. We will take the untapped land. Jeskai mana base is a little tricky. Just any kind of 3-color control mana base. That's tough. I guess. Yeah, we didn't hit a Revelation either. Kind of got to hit Revelation. We could double torch the tower. We hit Revelation. You know, we can board wipe for 7. I could just take this Rediscover the Way and play it, and you know, then we get a lot of looks. And I can torch the tower with the bat. Make sure it leaves me a red source. Sure, take a surveil land. Just pass. Creature eye control dies. This thing kills you so fast. Oh jeez. Yeah, I think we're just dead. And we're just dead because it's 12, and then this will deal 4. Gross. Alright. Give me the Destroy Evils, Disdainful Strokes. I think that's all we need. Want to keep Torch the Towers. Thunder Trap Trainer. It's kind of like an anti-aggro card a little bit. You get the, you know, the 1/2 body and the impulse effect. I love this town here. Bouncing their demons seems sweet. Let's cut the Grappler. This might be one where we cut some talents. I like Ill-Timed Explosion. I like Shiko. Cutting some of our bounce stuff. But this town, it just has plenty of targets on their side. And we want to keep a few things to bounce on our side. Got one torch. Doesn't have a lot of targets, we just want to be able to kill bats. I hate the bats. This hand doesn't really do anything. Doesn't have access to red mana. Ugh. This hand's not any better. That's really bad. I don't know, maybe that first hand is the keep. It just seems bad. Take talent and cast it. If they play a demon, we have answer for it. And they're gonna keep taking damage from this. Taking a lot of damage here. Ooh, that's nice. I think we just attack and just try to tempo them out here. You know, if we bounce whatever demon they play, then they'll take 2 more damage and go to 6, and then we'll get Storm Chaser's talent back. They go to 5. And then we draw 2 and hit land, hit untap blue source, we kill them. There it is. We'll just decline to discard. I guess we're the beatdown. On a multiply, that was cool. Just a little, I don't know, cheeky beatdown with Thunder Trap Trainer and their own Annex, dealing them 6 damage. Fun. I feel like it's a good matchup. It's just we have to have one of our, our ways to kill the demons, or they will run us over. But we have 4 bounce spells. Get lost. Okay, this is a keep. We get to keep 7. We got removal. If they're gonna duress us, that's fine. Kind of tells us a little about their hand, depending if they take Get Lost or Rediscover here. Hopefully they don't take Get Lost and then have Bat. Yeah, they took Get Lost. Got second Rediscover, that's not bad. Don't need another land here. I would like to find ways to kill demons. Caustic Bronco. I guess I'll keep that. If you attach to the top card, put it in your hand, you lose life. Okay. And they... Now, do I ignore them? I got another one. When it attacks. I think I'll just ignore them for a turn. If I could just find a board wipe here, that would be ideal. I get a lot of looks, yep. The nice thing about Rediscover is it doesn't reveal, obviously. It's just anticipate. Thundertrap Trainer, great card, but it does reveal, it does let them know what's up, so it would let them know to not overextend here, but this is great. We're just gonna ill-timed and discard this Jeskai Revelation. And they opt to do whatever that was, so we don't even take much damage. Let's just take another spot removal spell here. And we'll just get rid of the Revelation. And the Plains. Fable Passage. It always scares me. We don't run very many basics. Or basics. Been pretty good here. We have Rediscover plus an answer here to whatever they play. Hopefully this Rediscover finds, ooh. So I could bounce that and get that back in response. I mean, I like that. Just 6 stroke. We get to play 2 things. I love this Rediscover the Way card. 2 out of your top 6. It's 3 at a time though, and then chapter 3 can just win the game. And then just the little synergy with like being able to bargain it when it's about to die, or being able to bounce it back to your hand when it's about to die. Recasting it with Shiko just does a lot of extra stuff. Alright, there's the Revelation. So we're at 6 mana here, so we'll just kill both their things. hold up Disdainful Stroke for a turn and get lost. Could play this one, but I would rather just hold up Disdainful Stroke for one turn. We're about to get to this. It's like guaranteed next turn, so. Yep. Okay. We will either bounce or kill whatever they play with this. Let's see. We will deal 4 to that. Just let them attack so it taps. They have less mana. Oh, I guess we have to bounce it. You have to have target spell or permanent. But we could bounce one of their lands. That's crazy. I guess we'll bounce one of their lands. Bounce the other Restless Reef. And then deal 4 to that one. I didn't even realize it was permanent. I thought it was non-land permanent. That's crazy. That's fine. Probably should have cast Shiko. That's okay. Let's just cast this one too. We don't need to hold up anything, we can just kill it on our next turn. They can put decayed counters on these, and then they die. Sure. They didn't do it. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. Just wait one more turn. That's this. Cast a Rediscover the Way. It's getting max value here. There might have been a way to get lethal that turn. I think there probably was if we just cast like this town and bounce that and this and just kept playing spells. I got these up to 5 power. Alright, well, want a sketchy mull to 5 and then come back and win game 3. Alright, see you in the next one. We are back for another game with Jeskai Control. It's a good hand. Got all of our colors. Yeah, I like that because we have this town in our hand right now. It's a little risky because it's just not a land and we definitely need to make our land drops. I'll just take another one. We don't need another Jeskai Revelation. Yeah, I was worried it was mono red, but it looks like it's some kind of red artifact ramp deck. We do hit land. So I guess we gotta Get aggressive. Hear me nemesis. On defense. So we could bounce it, bounce one of these, replay, and beat down. Could just cast this. I don't want to just cast this. Could be one of those games where we steal it by getting to the chapter 3. I should have not played the land in case I only hit like a tap land here or something. I'll take another one. Ooh, that's scary. You have basic planes. That's not really something we want to bounce. We could just wipe the board. That deals a lot of damage to us. I don't know. This is a tricky deck. Alright, so I think alright, we'll just take a tap land. I think how we win this game is like, I just don't think we can get enough prowess triggers. I could bounce this, and make another guy, and that gives us more guys, and then hopefully we draw stuff to give that, like giving it double strike matters. And then untap, use the last one, bounce. Yeah, we probably just have to bounce on their end step, otherwise they're just gonna replay blockers. What do we have? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, only that. Okay. Yeah, Shiko, we don't want. Like, destroy evil, something like that would be very nice. Not destroy evil, get lost. They attack. That's nice because that removes a blocker. Don't attack. They're afraid of the double strike. This might be really nice for us. We'll get Mountain. No, I can't use this mana because it's in their second main phase, and I'll just get to replay their thing. Unless they play something now. Oh, they do play something now. Hopefully he kills one of these. That's annoying. Okay, he didn't.
I'll never forget the
They don't know I'm trying to kill them next turn. Gonna be tough. Bounce that, bounce one of these. Alright, I have 4 blue sources. I can go boom. Boom, boom. That makes them 4. Give everything double strike. 6. That's 1 shy. But we are 1 away from casting this Jeskai Revelation. Oh, he's gonna Magmatic Hellkite us, but we have 1 more basic. And we get a bunch more threats though, so we go like way wider than them. Could just cast another Rediscover the Way here. And it's the same thing. I guess we'll take the land, even though it's tap land. Yeah. We live at 1. If we draw untap land, just pretty much straight up dead. I did not think we were going to win this game after the Magmatic Hellkite. But they're in a tough spot now. That's a good sign. Nice. I love that this deck can also just have a beatdown plan like that, so. Mono red stuff. I love when the client just like does this. I've been doing this for years. So I think the Stainful Stroke is kind of nice. I don't think Torch the Tower is any good, based on what I saw there. Destroy Evil. Ill-timed Explosion, but man, we can't ever ill-timed Explosion when they have a Nemesis out. Unless we are in a situation where we're doing it for 3. But man, just dealing any damage to that thing feels terrible. I think we do want Lightning Helix though. It's at least some amount. Put the Grappler. Got 1 explosion. One trainer. I don't think we can bring in a whole bunch of these. I don't know what would be a better cut than trainer. Maybe 1 revelation. Let's do that. I don't want all the lightning helixes. It's really only to kill Nemesis and make it slightly less bad. Okay, this is keepable. Put that one in the grave. Draw it anyways. It's a little spooky if they turn 3 Was it Magmatic Hellkite? What's that card called? Yeah. We do have the answer. So let's get Island. Oh crap. No, we don't get to kill it this turn. That's tough. We don't get to do anything this turn. Alright. If they play more threats that aren't Magmatic Hellkite or Screaming Nemesis, can Ill-Timed Explosion maybe? Like if they play Koth. Don't start demo fielding me. Oh, I have basics. Actually, I get to destroy evil here. Joke's on you. It's kind of nice. Is this just like straight up land destruction? If so, that's really funny. But these are all only target non-basic. So I'm gonna actually play Fabled Passage and get my last basic out. And then let's just play Storm Chaser's talent, and we can just put up this town ain't big enough. And then next turn we can Shuko and maybe kill whatever else they play here. But that protects our lands from Magmatic Hellkite. Yeah, if they have another one here. Screaming Nemesis. On the attack. So I think I'm maybe just in race mode. That's interesting. I guess I can destroy Evil Pat. I could bounce it, destroy Evil Nemesis. Does cut me off from life gain, but I mean, what do they really have going for him? I don't know, could just keep bouncing their stuff. I'm just gonna Helix Nemesis, stay at 13, and I don't think they'll be able to win the game from this point. Cutting myself off from life gain is risky for sure. But I'm way ahead on board. 2 lands away from Revelation, even though it won't gain life. And I have this town to just bounce their stuff to. I could bounce 2 things and get in here. I love how this deck plays like a weird tempo mid-range deck, but it's also like a pretty harsh control deck. It's like tap out control, you know. You don't. It doesn't have to be though. It's weird. It's an amalgamation. You can play it and be the beatdown sometimes if you want. You know, if you're using your this towns to bounce a bunch of Storm Chasers talents, then you just turn into the beatdown all of a sudden. That's a pretty good draw. Yeah, let's just cast this. Pick a land. This lets me play this and hold up this town. Do 3 damage to each creature. Sure. They're probably gonna try to kill my Ashiko here, but I would just bounce it. Yeah, let's just bounce it and bounce my... Try to bounce their thing. Ooh, let's bounce their thing. They don't get to replay it this turn. That's brutal. We don't hit land. We do hit get lost. But I can just play... They're at 6. I can just play this plus Storm Chaser's talent. And what do I get to cast back? Thundertrap Trainer? Yeah, that's good. Alright, let's just do this. Play this. Cast Trainer. Whiff. Play this. We're at 6 lands, barring any land destruction, so if they play, like, we can just get back whatever we want here and just cast it immediately, too. There's Nemesis. Okay, there's land. So now we have Revelation online. So we'll probably just attack with this on their turn, bounce this, kill this, and then that should be game. What they get? Doesn't look like anything good. Sure. If they spend their mana pre-combat, then it makes it really nice to bounce this. They don't get to recast it. But it's honestly fine if they do. Oh, they're leaving it back. This block. I don't want to go low. And then this lets me bounce this without them being able to replay it. They could Demolition Field. They're not. Oh, I don't need to kill the thing. I just teleported them. And that's game. Nice. That's kind of a cool deck. Like a mono red, you know, land destruction, magmatic hellkite thing. So, all right, good game. All right, so that does it. I think we played 3 games and went 3 for 3 matches. Some fun games, really cool lines. Jeskai Revelation is just a super powerful card. So, you know, I don't 100% know if this deck is like really for real. It feels good. I feel like I'm winning, you know, 65-70% of my games. The deck's super fun to play. Has a lot of different ways you can take it. You know, we did the very aggro beatdown plan with just, you know, Storm Chaser's talents and this town ain't big enough. You know, we have the combo finish basically where you make 2/1/1s and then give stuff double strike with Rediscover the Way. And it just plays like a nice mid-range value plan with Rediscover the Way and Shiko, and Thundertrap Trainers and Get Lost. So yeah, very fun deck. Sideboard probably could use some work. I don't know. There's probably some stuff I'm not really accounting for, but also it's hard to even know what the meta looks like. So the Tarkir Dragonstorm's having like a huge impact on standards. So we would just have to kind of wait and see and adjust the sideboard, maybe adjust the main deck too. But anyways, that does it. Thanks for watching. Peace.